Hi, my name is Miss Mayo. I work in Las Vegas, Nevada, teaching high school English, and I just wanted to show you how my students did their body bios. So we were studying Fahrenheit 451, and so I picked four of the main characters from Fahrenheit 451 and asked my students to do a body bio. So as you can see, we have group, the A group is I do my groupings by um, using cards. Every group is like the ACE group, the G group, um, and since there's four in a group, I use the four cards, And so anyhow, so they're already set up in groups, which is nifty. And then I just simply put together these directions. My students are doing a larger project, but I wanted them to do an exercise as a group. So here are the directions I have for my group. I'm having them pick from pick three of these elements, and then they have to build a body bio and use a cited quote from the text and an explanation of the meaning for each of those elements. Um, Everybody in the group has access to the slides through a link that I put in Canvas so that period one, they just simply open up period one and each group finds their slide. And then once they have completed them, I'm going to change them to view only. I give them the link using that the person can edit. Um, and then I change it to view only after they're all done so that everybody in the class has access to it and everybody in across my classes can see. So it becomes this really great collaborative resource. So basically, I start with directions in the first slide, and I'm going to share these out with you so you can use those and edit them how you want. I'm going to share it with the view only. You'll just need to go over to File and make a copy, and then make whatever adjustments you need to make. So each of my groups has a pre-assigned. Um, I feel like pre-assigning it just cuts down a lot on the challenges that of deciding on which for each group. People get to decide on theirs individually when they do their individual projects, but I have these pre-assigned so they can just come simply over here, find their group, and start to work on their slide. Everybody in the group has access to the slide so that they can work collaboratively. And so I tell them to pick which of these three. I walk them through it, telling them that they can pick, based on, quotes that they find, so they can find the quotes and then, attach them there, or they can, work the other way um, and just decide which of these elements they want and then go find the quotes. So they must include a cited quote from the text and they have to include explanation of the meaning. And then they simply just add elements here to build their body bio. I'm going to make a separate video. I made one for my class, but I'm going to make one that's a little bit more genetic. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. It's early on a Sunday morning. Generic. Hopefully I won't screw it up. So that you can play it for your class, or if you want to customize it so that it's your voice and your directions, you can just use that as inspiration. So um, I use Screencastify in order to do these little videos, and if you haven't used Screencastify, you might want to check it out. It's pretty useful. You also have Studio and Canvas if you have access to Canvas. That also works too. I don't know. I just like Screencastify. I feel like it's a little bit easier for me, maybe just because I'm used to it. But anyhow, so I am going to make a separate video with the directions for students. You may use that, or as I said, you can use that to make your own that's customized for your own needs. I hope that this is helpful. Feel free to shoot me an email if you have any questions. My email is MAYOA, that's Mayo as in mayonnaise, A as my first initial, Amy, that's all one word, no underscores or dots, at nv.ccsd.net. And then I'm going to go, like I said, I'll go ahead and make that separate video that shows kids how to add text and images to Google Slides for their body bio, and I will put a link right down there, and you are free to use it if you like. I hope that this is helpful. Like I said, you can shoot me an email if you have questions.